So here's my load in. Got an unplugged sign. Not that anybody listens to those. We're in this nice ceremony area, undercover. And then this gorgeous view, even though it's raining, of the water. So, regardless of the weather, that's why I love anchoring, because you can still have a nice ceremony and a nice reception. We got some heaters out here. Let's go in and check it out. This is why I get here early. It's raining, missed the traffic, and I'm ready to get started. I'm digging these table numbers. I'm gonna set up over there and then do a sound check. If you can't tell by the windows, it's raining really bad out. But somehow it's still gorgeous. All right, let's check out the rock and roller bag, which basically this bag has a handle on one side and it has a slot that'll slide over top of the rock and roller handle. So it holds things like my clipboard. Got my water bottle in here. I'll set that down there. What else we got? We got some ApeLabs ApeCoins, which I'm going to set those up shortly and show you what those are about. I got my fan, even though it's probably not going to be too helpful today. I don't need it, but I like to carry it. And I got my battery pack, which will be powering my coins. So the bag has this disc in the bottom, and that is what keeps the shape of it when you want to sit it on a table and if it's empty and you need to put stuff in it. Okay, look at these coins set up all around behind me, and right now they're color changing. Some of you had some questions about the color change. So I just plugged them in after they started their color change cycles. And I just got the wires ran along the wall right now. Nothing, neat and clean. And they all have the textured lens. And looks like I got 40% left of my battery. And they should run pretty much the rest of this gig. They use very little energy since they're LED. And as you can see, they give me a decent little accent light. Okay, so now I have the Fresnel lenses on the outsides, and I still have the ApeCoin lenses on top for the middle three. And the difference really is that beam spread is really nice, that textured lens. I don't know if you could see it right there, as opposed to this top, which is pretty prevalent. And it pretty much makes it into a mini Ape Light ApeCoin. Now, looking at the Fresnel lens, we've got a soft lens, which is frosted, that ApeCoin lens in the middle, another frosted lens, and then the Fresnel lens on the outside. So just to give you a closer look at this and the difference, see how that's got that V pattern, it's got that textured lens, and it gives you a nice spread of the light. This one, it's really just a spot, it's not really focusing the beam. Again, that's the ApeCoin focused lens, and that's giving me more of an accent. There's another frosted lens. And then from here, the Fresnel lens, look at that spread of that light. I mean, it goes up the wall right to the chair rail, and it's directly underneath of a light. So let's look over here. You can see, let's pull that out just a little bit. Even with a bright environment, directly under lighting, you can still see they're really bright for being those tiny little ApeCoins. Alright, now I have them set on music mode, and if you don't know what music mode is, if you see, every time I stomp the ground, the color changes. So there's a microphone built into each one of these lights, and I'm basically just stomping the ground to force it to change colors. So I'm going to use the RF remote, and I'm going to change to the custom color, so that way you can see the flare up. So instead of a color change, every time I stomp the ground, now you're going to see the colors pulse. And I can change the speed of that, but for this...